Hello friends, and thank you so much for choosing to hang out with me today. In today's video, we are going to be cash stuffing. But before we get into it, I just want to say thank you so much for 200 subscribers. What the heck? I did that video on Monday, which was yesterday, and we were close, but I did not think that I would wake up this morning to 200 of you. So hello and welcome. Thank you so much to everybody who's been here from the beginning, to everybody who joined yesterday, to those who joined with this video. You guys are incredible, and I really need to get on that 200 giveaway. So if you are a subscriber of mine, you will be entered in to win some stuff off of your Amazon wish list. So that is happening now. It was a maybe thing that was for the future, but we are here, and yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do a post after this video. Also, I got a new calculator because that other one was driving me nuts when I was editing and the glare. So I got something that has a little bit of a lift to it. It's got this like little guy skateboarding. I don't know what he represents, but he's like a little marshmallow man, and I couldn't help myself. He was so cute. So let's go ahead and get into the actual cash stuffing. First things first, let's go and empty our wallet and see how much money we are going to be stuffing. Okay, so first things first, I need to make some adjustments. So I did just get back from Costco, and this money actually goes in groceries. When I'm like doing cash, I just stuff the money into the nearest wallet because I don't want to hold anybody up, especially at frickin' Costco. So we need to take out these guys. I spent everything in Costco just recently. It was $119 and I had $120 in there. And I did spend from Fur Babies because we took Lola to get her nails done. So we need to make adjustments there. I'm going to put those off to the side. But let's go ahead and see how much money we have left over. So in groceries, we have 20, 30, 35, 40. And in buffer, we have 15. So 15 from buffer is going to go into savings challenges and maybe even some sinking funds. And in here, I'm going to take 5 and I'm going to add that to my savings challenge and sinking funds. And what do? Do I roll this over into Costco? Yeah, I think I'm going to roll that over into Costco. So we have 20, 30, 5 going into Costco. How much did we have total, actually, before I get too far ahead of myself? So we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 from our 120. So I would just like to write that down. 55, 35 Costco. Perfect. Okay, so now that we have our wallet unstuffed, as you can see, I'm not lying, it was $119.35. Got some stuff that we needed, and I'm actually, one of my friends, Megan, is coming over like right now to come hang out with me and have like a little sleepover because my husband's in Vegas, and she's bringing her dog, and we've got like the craziest dinner that we're having tonight. It's literally just a snack dinner. We've got like some pork short ribs, some sushi, some dumplings, some like it's like so random with like Nanaimo bars and wagon wheels as dessert, and some like chocolate cookie dough ice cream, whatever. It's really random, but I'm so excited to have a little sleepover. Okay, let's get into the wallet. Oh my goodness. Okay, so for my wallet we have 50, 70, 90, 100. That is going into the wallet. So I'm trying to get this done before she gets here. And then 20, that is going in buffer. So we are all sorted there. Let's go into our sinking funds. So let me grab my pen so I can remember to fill this out. You guys all in frame? Everyone can see everything? We're good? Okay, perfect. For Costco, clothing is getting $5. So we will add $5. So we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 in clothing. And I have not come across the jeans that I'm looking for. I'm literally wearing the jeans that I want to buy. They are perfect in every way. I purchased them at Winners and I'm trying to find them again. So yeah, content is getting $5, which is 20, 25, 30, 35. I am in my wide leg, like super baggy type era right now with my jeans. Also, it's so funny. I was editing that sinking funds video, and I don't know if you can hear it, but my son is watching a video right now, and I feel like in all of my cash stuffing or my YouTube videos, you can hear Kung Fu Panda. And that is just my life right now. So let's go ahead and grab our Costco envelope because that is next. So minus 150. Oh, okay. So I made a mistake. This 20 actually needs to go into Costco. So we didn't spend 150. We spent 120. So minus 120, which means we actually should have 30. So I'm going to take this and put this into Costco as a remainder from my cash stuffing. And then we were adding 10. So we are up to 40. So there we go. I thought something was off. I was like, I feel like I had more. So 20, 30, 40 in Costco, which is awesome. And now that does leave less for our savings challenges and sinking funds, but that's fine. You know what? We will make do with what we have. So Costco is good to go. Daniel's son is getting 10. So let's go ahead and grab a $10 bill. Daniel's son now has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. And I really, really need to get on printing off these trackers that I made. I think maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Gifts is getting... Oh, hold on one second. Costco is 40. Daniel is 65. Fur babies, that's what's happening. I need to put the fur babies envelope back in. So we did spend from fur babies. I spent $20. Minus 20 leaves us with 20 as our updated folder. Except there's only 10 in here. So maybe there was only 30 to begin. Oh, you know what? Okay, so it's a little bit confusing because I already updated my tracker for this cash stuffing. So technically it was 30. I spent 20. We are adding 10, so we are at 20. Oh no, we're adding 5. Goodness gracious me. So we're at 15. Okay, we're at 15. Either way, the money in there is correct. Because I know I spent $20 from Fur Babies. It was $20 for her nail trim. Okay, we're going to be putting a focus on this for our next couple of cash stuffings because she has a spa day booked in, which is just a fancy way of saying that she's getting a bath. So yes, we need to bump that up. So Gifts is getting 5. Fur Babies has 15. Gifts has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. When I finish recording my cash plans, I normally go in and update my trackers so that they're accurate for my cash stuffing. So that's where it got just a little bit confusing. Okay, now we have home. We have 500 in the bank and we are adding 30. So let's go ahead and add that 30, 20, 30. So now we have 150, 70, 90, 210, right? Should be 210. 7 plus 500 is 710. And then how much do we have in here? We've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to add an extra 5. So now we have 750. 15, right? 150, 70, 90, 215 plus 500 is 715. All right, put our little placeholder back in there. Main character is getting 10. Oh, felt like spoiling myself, I guess, hey? So now it has, oh, why am I filling this out? Main character is getting 10, so now it has 25, which is correct because I've already updated my tracker. Okay. Perfect. Home has 715. Main character has 25. All right, she will figure it out. We will get back on track. We shouldn't have any more mix-ups here, she says with her fingers crossed. Book Bus is getting 5, so we'll grab 5, and now Book Bus has 20, 30, 35, 40. Book Babes is getting 10. Okay. So now we have 10, 25 for Book Babes. Rainy Day is getting 20. So now Rainy Day has 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95 in Rainy Day. $95. Wing Leader is getting 10, but I'm also going to put a 5 in here. So it's actually getting 15. Oh, oops. So now it has 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. And I just need to update this tracker. Because I did a trip into Calgary, which for those of you who don't know, I'm rural Alberta, so it's about an hour and 20 minutes into Calgary to get the nails done, and then I went to Costco. So I am, I think, 1,000 away from needing an oil change, and they're around $90, so I just wanted to get a little bit extra in there. Hello Happy Store is getting $5, so we are at 10, 15, 20, 25. Emergency is getting $10. And now we are at 20, 30, 40, 45, 50 in Emergency. Registration is getting 5. And we are at 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. And in my last video, I figured out how much I need in here. So let's just really quickly, 65. And this is not 180. I only need 100, but I'm going to do 110. Just so I know for sure that I have enough. Because they keep changing prices and rates on stuff. So we're just going to do 110. Once that's at 110, we're fully stuffed. And my registration isn't until April of 2026. So we definitely have some time. Vacation is getting $5. And vacation now has 20, 30, 35, 40. And sorry that just got loud. A cat just walked in. 40. Let me just close that door over again. I am babysitting 2 cats as well as I have my own cat. We've got 3 cats, 1 dog, soon to have 2 dogs, soon to have 5 animals in this house, plus 2 girlies. This is property tax. So property tax is getting 30. So property tax is at 100, 20, 40, My goodness. 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 15, 215 in property tax. And I'm not going to bump it up with this money. I have a place for that. So let's go ahead and get into our savings challenges. We are filling in a 6 and a 1, but we're putting 10 in. So let's go ahead and grab our 10. And let's color in a 6 and a 1. Here's a 6. Oh, different color marker. Cool, cool, cool. 6 and a 1. All right. So now in the roll the dice challenge, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 1, 10. We literally are past what this savings challenge is supposed to be. It's supposed to be 105. And we still have quite a bit to go. It's because I round to the nearest $5. Just because I'm Canadian, I don't have $1 bills, and it just makes my life easier. So we are at 210 for the roll to save. In our new double dollars, we are adding 5. So let's go ahead and add 5. So we are at 15. I'm just going to grab a colorful marker and color this in. Oh, great. She's on a trend with choosing different colors. You know what? It adds character. I'm not mad about it. Oh, that might be the same color, actually. Who knows? Double dollars now has 15. Okay. November is getting 2. Well, no, November is getting 10, I should say. Oh my goodness. Okay, 1 second. All the cats are trying to come in and all the cats are trying to leave. Okay, so we're coloring in 10, and there is a 10 guy down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab a different color for 10. We'll do this like pretty green color. Even though there is not a green leaf on any of the trees around us. So there we go. November is done, and November has 10, 25. Debt, we are adding 15. So we will do a 10 and our last 5. So now debt has, for some reason, I don't have an extra 5, but I have 30 here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 10 and I'm going to swap out 2 5s so that I'm back having like smaller change. So for debt, we have 20, 30, 35, 40, $45. And it is the 3rd, is it the 3rd or the 4th of November? This is going to be a really good debt payment, guys. I am feeling really good about that. 35, right? No, it's more than that. 20, 30, 35, 40, $45. $45. Holy heck. I'm a little scatterbrained just because I was up 5 times last night with my son. One of the times, he just screamed. No one knew, including him, why he was upset. I tried to give him a bottle, wouldn't take it. Tried to give him a binky, wouldn't take it. Tried to just console him and like hold him, screamed. So we proceeded to just sit in the rocking chair while he hyperventilated and scream cried for like 30 minutes until he kind of calmed himself down and then requested his binky and then went back down to sleep. But yeah, day 1, solo parenting, solo sleeping. I am tired. I am very tired. All right, so now we have our final 2. Devin, we are adding $10. Let me just make sure I have correct amount here, because I feel like I'm over for some reason. 10 and then 15 for high five. I put it in, roll to save. I feel like maybe I messed up. Let me really quickly just check my binders, because I definitely do have more money again, which is strange. 40, 35, 40, 45. All right, friends, I have zero idea where this extra money is coming from. This is literally status quo for me. I don't know what happens. If you guys catch it, let me know. I just went through all of my binders and everything adds up. So I don't know where I didn't put money, but we have a total of 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, $55 left over, which I know I had some from my wallet, which is fine. But we only have $25 going into... Oh, wait a second. Hold on a second. I think I just figured it out. Costco should be at 40, right? Because there was 30 and then leftover. And then... So if I put 35 in Costco, 10, 20, 35, that leaves me with 10, which isn't going to work. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the 10 for Devin, the 15 for high five, and I'm just going to put this extra 10 in Costco. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So 20, 30, 40, 50 is going to go in Costco. Plus 10 is 50. At the end of the day, the sinking funds for me, if the numbers are off a little bit, it doesn't really matter, because this is all just money that is here just in case, right? So it's just, it is what it is, and I know that some of you guys might like even unfollow because of the mistakes that I make, which is totally fine. You know what? I might not be your cup of tea, and that is totally okay. But this is just, sometimes my brain doesn't compute the way that it should. So in Devin, we are going to add the 10. I'm also a little bit stressed because I know I have a friend coming over with a dog. And my day is about to get a little bit crazier. Let's count how much we have in Devin in total, because I feel like I need to do another condensing here shortly, because we have quite a few bills. So let's go ahead and count. So we have 30 plus 15 plus 5 plus 65 plus 100 plus 10. Yeah, we have 225. So I think what I'll do probably in a couple of days is do a little bit of a condensing where I take those numbers. I mean, 100 is filled already, but we just fill them into the next highest envelopes and open up those smaller guys. So we are at 225 for Devin. High five is getting the 15. I guess it would go over here. 15 is going into high five. Now, like I said, I did have the $5 roll over from last week, so we are technically at 20. I'm going to grab another 5 from here, so that's going to bring me to 25, which is my next envelope. So we are at 25 in high five, and this extra $5, I'm going to chuck it in home. I don't know how else to be more careful. I think I'm beating myself up over something that doesn't really, it's not really that big of a deal, to be honest. It's just because I'm making content for you guys and I want it to be the best content that I can put out, but sometimes this happens. And by sometimes, I mean a lot of the times. And it does kind of beat me up a little bit because I just want it to be a fun experience for you guys. And I feel like sometimes you're like shouting at your phone being like, ah, you idiot, you forgot to do it here, blah, 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 blah. And sometimes I catch it in editing. Sometimes I don't. But yeah. Anyways, now home has 150, 70, 90, 2, 10, 15, 20, 220 plus the 500 placeholder is 720. Holy heck, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I did this cash stuffing. If you did enjoy it, go ahead, give it a like, hit subscribe if you'd like to see more chaotic content like this. Again, thank you so much for everybody who is joining this journey. I am so beyond honored and so beyond blessed. If you guys would like to see more videos like this cash stuffing, I will put a playlist up at the top for you guys to check out, binge some of the other videos. And until next time, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye!